And so I want to piggyback off of something that you were saying earlier. You said you've been writing since you were 8 years old. So sort of walk me through your musical upbringing and your musical coming of age. Like, what was it that first got you into writing music, whether it was an artist, whether it was a family member, and then what was it that what was some of the journeys and some of the different points that happened in your life after that?
So my mom, she can sing. So she was a sing. She used to sing all the time when I was a child. She'd sing to us just to, ease our pain. We went through a lot of struggles and stuff like that. So she would sing to us in moments where, things were rough, to just kind of distract us from life. And I kind of fell in love with like just music through her singing and the music that she played. She used to play every day when she would clean the house, Lauryn Hill or Bob Marley.
Okay.
So
that's a good one too to pick from.
You know what I'm saying? So I was already embedded in that, and I love those sounds. I love the energy that comes from that music, and those artists in particular. But she inspired me to like really start like, caring about music, I guess. And then once she bought me like a couple CDs, she bought me like an Eminem CD. Funny as hell, she bought me a Backstreet and a Will Smith CD, and I looked at her crazy. I was like, what are we doing here, Mom? I mean, it's cool. These songs on the radio, we all know them now. If you play a Backstreet song right now, everybody's gonna be like, Backstreet, back, all right. Like, it's gonna be a vibe regardless. Right. But, it wasn't really like the CDs I wanted. So then, like, I was getting the explicit CDs and stuff like that. And then I finally snagged a Biggie Small CD from a homie of mine that I went to school with at Styles over there on the West End. And I had that, started listening to it, bro, and I was just like, man, this is like what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I really like the cadences. I like the way that it flows. I like the energy, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I want to do. Okay. And then I just started writing little raps. And then I came downstairs one day and I told my mom, I'm like, look, I got this rap I want to show you. She was like laughing, making jokes. She was like, yo, what's your rap name? Whitey Tighty? Like, that's crazy. I'm like, crazy, Mom, why you bugging me on me like that? That's crazy. So yeah, I ended up spitting the rap, man. She kind of made me feel like, she was cracking jokes and stuff. So she almost didn't make it feel like it was impossible for for somebody like me to do that, but also was just like kind of, trying to make light of the situation. Like, you might want to do that, but it's not, it's not like for everybody. Everybody don't make it, kind of thing. I think that's where she was thinking as a parent maybe. But I started writing and I just kept writing. And after she made fun of me, I kind of just wrote to myself. Like I didn't show nobody nothing
for a little bit,
for a long ass time. I turned 15 and I wrote one and I was like, yeah, I'm finna show people this. This is it, So I started showing people my music and the raps. And at the time I was living with my sister, Kato. She's not my blood sister, but she, blood wouldn't make us any closer. We came up through a lot of struggles together. So I was living with her and I started writing music and she was like, this is dope. And she was going to school for business and what is it when you go for school for the marketing? Yeah, for marketing and music and stuff like that too. Because she wanted to own a record label. That's what her goal was. It's still her goal now. She lives in Texas. She's got a few like nonprofits she's into right now. She's really like she's very, very I guess I wouldn't say Christian, but she's very spiritual as far as the Lord goes. Yeah. So she's just trying to put some stuff together for the kids out there and put some stuff together for the people that are struggling out there right now. But her goal is still one day own a label. But yeah, she inspired me to actually start putting my music out and taking the writings and told me my writings were decent. So I started like really trying to push shit out. We ended up spending we spent like 2-3 years in Great Oaks apartment. She moved to Texas. By like a year or two later, I'm like, man, Rockford ain't it for me. I'm trying to get out of here. Right. And she was like, come down here and stay with me. I came down there and stayed with her. And within like the first like week of being there, I wrote a song, recorded it, and then I just like, kind of dropped it. It wasn't the greatest song. It wasn't the greatest recording, but I dropped it. And then that was like the start of me just like really being focused on it, and starting to write with a purpose to actually make music. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Mom's inspired me, bro. All in all, Mom's inspired me. She also made fun of me, which is fucking hilarious to me. And every time I tell the story, I just think about the feeling I felt at that moment. Like, Whitey Tighty is crazy. I got Spider-Man undies. Stop playing with me.